Hey everyone, this is Adam, and today I'm going to be showing you a quick tutorial on how to import MP4 video files to animated GIF layers in your Figma file with one click using the Convertify Figma plugin. So to get started, all we need to do is open up a new Figma file or your existing Figma file, go down to the little toolbar down here and click on the Actions icon, and then you just want to search for Convertify. So that's Convertify. And under the plugins tab, you'll see the Convertify item pop up. So just go ahead and click on that item. And then what you want to do is come down here and you'll see a button that says save. So if you click on save, it'll save it to your plugins list automatically. I've already saved it to mine, so that's why it says remove there. But if you've saved it, you can go ahead and click on this run button here, or you can actually just right click anywhere, go down to plugins, go down to saved plugins, and then click on the Convertify item. And that's just going to run the plugin that we saved a second ago. So today we're going to be showing how to import a video as a GIF layer in your Figma file. And by default, this option here is going to be set to export Figma to Sketch. So all you need to do when you run the plugin for the first time is just click on the little drop down item here, go down to the import to Figma section, and just find the import video as GIF to Figma option. And you can see here it's allowing us to drag and drop an MP4 video file. So I've already grabbed a couple of MP4 video files from this site called Pixabay. It just has some free video files that you can download. So you just pick a video, you can go down here to the download option, and you probably want to select the lower resolution one just to make the import a little bit faster and smaller. So I've selected the 720p one, and you can see I've got that on my computer here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go back to Figma, and I'm going to drag and drop that MP4 file from my computer into this little window here. And if you let that go, you can see here that it's going to start importing that video to a GIF. So it's basically converting every single frame from the video and converting each of those frames into a GIF frame. And once it finishes, it's going to insert that GIF automatically into our Figma page. So I'll just speed this bit up so we can get through it much more quickly. And you can see it's just finished converting the GIF. So you'll notice here on our page, if we go to the fill, it says GIF over here. And if we open that up, you can see it's loaded up the little preview window of the Figma fill. And because it's a GIF, we can click this play button here to see the GIF play back directly inside of Figma. So it's essentially converted, as I mentioned, every single frame of the video into a GIF. And now this Figma layer here is actually just a GIF layer. So it's used the file name as the image name. You can see there's a little play icon there showing that it's a GIF video. And you can now use that in your Figma layers however you like. So you can obviously resize that if you need to. You can just treat it as a normal Figma layer. So I'll just show you a couple more examples. So I'll drag and drop another MP4 file in here. And you can see there's a little live preview of exactly which frame it's up to. So you get a sense of how far the progress is if you're familiar with the video. So in this case, I'll just preview the video file as well. So if we open up this folder here, you can see in the live preview, this is the original MP4, and you can see the preview of that video in the Figma plugin as it's converting it. So that just gives you a bit of a sense of where the video is being converted. And then again, once it's finished, it's going to add it to your Figma file automatically. And again, we can open up the Figma fill, and you can see down here with the play icon, we can just see what that looks like in there, and the GIF's playing back as expected. So yeah, that's basically it. I'll just do one very last example just to show this example of this jellyfish one. And the reason I wanted to import that is just to call out another small thing to note. So if I just drag that in, you'll notice here that it says that this feature supports a maximum video length of 60 seconds. So that's just something to be mindful of. This is designed for much shorter clips. These are about 15 seconds long, but ideally you want to keep them pretty short. So as mentioned, you can basically import MP4 files up to 60 seconds in length. If they go longer than that, the GIFs are just going to be really big, and it's going to slow down your Figma file. So you want to ideally keep those pretty short. Between 5 to 15 seconds would be ideal, but as it says, you can go up to 60 seconds if you don't care about the enormous file size that might result from that. So again, we can preview this one in Figma. I'll just click on play, and that's going to load the MP4 video we just converted to an animated GIF. So there we go. We've got 3 different MP4 video files that we've now imported as animated GIF layers in your Figma file. And you can use these basically however you like. So you can use them in Figma prototypes, you can use them with certain plugins that support GIF exports, or a variety of other uses that you might have for implementing animated GIFs created from MP4 videos in your designs. So I hope that's helpful. If you've been wondering how to get MP4 video files into your Figma files, but as animated GIFs rather than videos, this is a really easy way to go about it, where you can just do it in one step rather than having to convert the video file to GIF outside of Figma and then import that GIF into Figma. You can just do it all in one step using the Convertify plugin. So we'll leave it there for today. Thank you as always for watching, and we'll be back with more Figma tutorials like this one very soon.